What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Okay So Boom. It's a very special episode today. It's Mother's Day. It's our 10th episode with these
Ten.
beautiful people who do this with me every single week. As usual, we're going to go through this week's news, topics, culture, and everything in between and give our opinion on it, like usual, in our usual comedic way. Um, as usual, I am here with three of my favorite people, the Moraleses, Matt and Monique,
Hello.
and
I so did say hi.
I waved. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me do the rhyme. Sup?
and my hot cocoa up there, Ryan.
So
And of course, I am Chamire. So, guys, how's everybody's week going? Good week, good week.
Yeah,
alright,
not
it's
too bad, not too bad.
I finally, for real this time, got my second COVID shot.
Yeah. Was you
The first
made
day,
though?
I was great.
Yeah,
Friday, no problems.
yeah.
Then Saturday, I woke up, I was like, I feel a little tired, but I was like, you know what? I have been doing a lot of work in my backyard. So I was just like, it's probably from lifting all them bags of rocks around. Then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna work out. I'm gonna push through it. But I barely I tell him, right, how bad was I dreading that workout? Like I almost quit because I do it on Saturdays with a friend from high school. I almost quit up to the minute, but I did. I was like, babe, I barely got through that workout. And it just
Yeah.
progressively got achier and achier till I was like, you know what? I talked to my mom. I was like, Mom, I think I'm getting the cold. She was like, girl, that's the dog on COVID shot. I was like, you think so? She was like, she just shook her head at me through the phone, but now I'm feeling a lot better,
Yeah.
and I'm 100% vaccinated. It's gonna be a good summer. Um, but I want to say something that might cause a little feather ruffling here. Maybe not.
off the top,
Off the
Go
top,
ahead, off the muscle.
off the rip.
I went to Aldi's and I don't like it.
How dare you?
Chamire Williams.
I went in there, had my quarter. I was like, yeah, I'm prepared today. Had my quarter, went in there. I was looked around. I was like, what is this marshmallow magic cereal? I was like, I mean, and this, I was so confused, like, because it's groups and people hype it up. And it was like
Yeah.
Cream Valley, cream cheese. I was like, oh, they didn't got me in here with this bootleg store.
Now
And
you know all these sell their own brand of stuff.
Right.
I didn't
That's
remember.
their stuff.
And then it was one girl, one line. Then I had
You
to buy
gotta
my
go
own
back.
bags.
You need to go to the group.
Mhm.
You need to
And
get you a list.
oh no. I
Make
said,
you
"No."
a
They
list
make
of
some good
things.
stuff.
List of things to try from there. Like, you get the things that some of the necessities you can get, right? And
Oh,
then
man.
you have to make a list of things to actually try from there. Because these people be knowing.
Look,
I don't just go
we
in
got-
there cold.
We got some lemon frosting butter cookies this week from
Them
there. Oh,
doggone-
made them cookies so good.
Trying to set people back. People making progress. They're trying to set us back.
But that's maybe mine was bad because people like rave about all these and stuff to try. Like I
Yeah.
went in there, it was like this big. It was so small.
See that? You need a new location.
I was like,
Location,
But
location
define this
on the
big.
Aldi.
Aldi has never been like huge.
I mean,
it was
some of them are
smaller.
small AF though, like real small.
It was small. It was like maybe a third of a regular supermarket. It was really small.
Yeah.
And like I don't know. You know what? I'm not gonna say never again. I'm gonna say never that one again. It
No,
got
we need to plan.
one
We
more
need to
try.
plan. There's a group. I'm gonna tell you about this group later on. I don't want to be.
You don't want to put it out there.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
without them knowing.
When you come here, look, I'm calling it out, speaking it out. When you come here,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna go to the audience and y'all gonna tell me if it live up to
I need to find one that's at least a 4.5 on Yelp. I'm not just gonna go to any old Aldi. I ain't doing it.
They
We
got
gonna go to the-
ratings and
We
everything.
gonna go to the best Aldi. We gonna ask the group, like, okay, we down here in Florida, because I actually did. I brought it up to the group, like, yo, my homegirl said it's an Aldi out there by her down in Florida, Tampa area. and they wilding in there. The cashier's rude. They was like, people was clutching their pearls. Like we done stepped our game up.
Yeah, she was nice, but I didn't know like the flow.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to put my cart there. So I'm holding up the line a little bit. You know, I didn't know we swapped carts. I didn't know. I was trying to
she take the cart and swoop it around. Boy, it's a whole little thing.
It was a lot of pressure. And then I was like, I'm glad I grabbed me a couple bags, but I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna try it again.
You just didn't like it because you were new. That's all right.
And I'm bougie now.
Yeah, well, you need to be in the bougiest Aldis
help
group
you with
then.
that.
Yeah. So did you guys see SWV versus Xscape last night?
Yes, honey. Yes.
That well, I didn't see the first half because I had to take RJ to the store to your Mother's Day gift. But
Did Tiny, right?
Yeah,
she was there.
She was there.
Looking like
Lord Jesus.
with them two little drumstick legs she had just dangling out of them.
Honey, if
shorts.
that is not a lesson in why you need to leave your doggone self alone, child. Leave yourself alone.
You see everybody like Candy, what was it? Candy, Latasha. I mean, what's his name? The rest of Xscape looked good.
Yes,
they look good.
They did. Yes,
then
they
you had
did.
her looking all
Tiny,
altered.
Oh my goodness, she looked like she was about to fall off the bone, child. Like, what is going on? You done marinated yourself too long, girl. Please stop doing these things.
Yeah, she needs to be done.
I don't
Self-love.
understand. It is. It's really about that. And I'm like, and I really want to know, like, who made you want to do that? You look at the old images of Tiny.
She always looked like a little glowworm. That's just what she looked like. Yeah.
Right, but then when they do that thing with the lips and they start looking like a goose
But SWV looked good, you know.
They looked gorgeous and their energy was so good, and they took me to a place where I couldn't stop making this face like
they sang it. They sang. Coco, you just gonna sing like that? Coco, you just gonna sing?
Yes, Coco just straight up snapped. I loved it. Oh,
it was really good.
I loved it.
It was really, really good.
I almost wish it was today. I almost wish I would have saved it for today, but it was still like.
When did this come on? Yesterday?
Yeah.
Last night.
Yeah.
Oh, you watched it after we watched the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, we watched Nobody yesterday.
That was a good movie.
What's that?
Good. That's with the You Better Call Saul.
Yes, he got down.
It was good. It was worth it.
Shout out to
I
him,
recommend
because I don't even remember a time when he didn't look old, and he went straight John Wick up in that mug. It was very, very impressive.
It was very violent.
It was, but it was almost that kind of like that Quentin Tarantino, like the violence was so violent it became funny.
Yeah, you know what? And I know what you mean by that. And I know what you mean by that.
Like, it's one thing if you go just stab somebody, but if you go stab them twisted and then kick the knife all the way through their leg, that's a lot.
Yeah,
it gets to where you just be like, damn, this is ridiculous.
See, I should have saw that instead of No Remorse with Michael B. Jordan.
We watched that
last week.
It didn't do it for me. Like I like him as an actor a lot, but that movie was just all right.
It was,
I think the problem was they didn't have enough character development, so you didn't care about anybody. You didn't care about his relationship. You didn't care about the bad guy you only saw 3 times.
I mean, that movie didn't care about nothing. That was just a legitimate, like, we get ready to watch this dude whoop some ass. That's what that was.
I like how it's going to be a series. No, I mean, like, I like they should keep him, develop his character, and then the movies will be better.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna say something controversial. Okay.
Oh, don't do
Michael B. Jordan is a good actor, right? But he cannot play sad at all. Like, I was not convinced that he was sad about his wife dying.
Well, not in that movie. Yeah, not in that movie. Like, he was just like, dang, he was like he was Ray Allen. He was like, Ray Allen in that movie.
I'm gonna need him to cry like Denzel, so it make me feel something.
But Creed, he was sad in that one. You could tell he was sad.
He did good. Well, he probably was. All them missing all them carbs.
Maybe it was the director in this one. I don't know.
All them Kool-Aid and everything. I'd be crying too.
He's like, I want you to be sad, but be more mad than sad.
Right, what's that movie that I liked, but you and RJ hated? It was a long time ago.
Jacob's Ladder, the most recent one, because not the original
Oh
one,
man,
which was
that
already
was so bad.
I liked
thank
it.
you.
The green
Terrible.
With
Yeah,
that
Oh,
hand
boy, yeah.
suggly. I call it, that's a hand suggly fella right there, Michael E.
With
Lee.
them eyes to save
Michael
them.
E. Lee.
That's
For
the
the
only thing that saved him. He looked like a caricature, like he's been drawn and then just
God, he do look like a character. You hit that one on the head.
yeah, man.
And he always making the Zoolander face, like Kevin Hart when he's doing his sexy.
He's trying to make sure
You gotta get them eyes out.
I don't know how to do it.
He's trying to nail them headshots. What is this?
They had some good,
What is
some good
this?
actors.
I had to look at the screen to see you all the way looking like that, man.
That's so
Stop.
funny.
It was just
Get
the
them
story
eyes
was so
together.
incoherent. It's like it just didn't make no sense.
But so you do anything this special this week, Ryan? Where you be?
No, everything. So I'm in a country that's locked down again because of COVID. So that's why you see the haircut, lack thereof.
Better get
Shut them down again.
Better get this.
I was gonna say he get ready to go bald on us again. Be prepared.
Because I don't want that in my house.
Please,
like, I don't want to have to clean up hair.
You
Even in the barbershop. It's a lot of work. Like when you take off all the hair, it's just hair everywhere. Not in my house.
No,
said, I don't want that in my house.
You can't go bald, let it come back, and then go bald again. Like that's too much for my nervous system. You have to pick. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, so like I said, I actually did get my COVID shot this week. I'm so glad. And then I read that next week Pfizer is, going to be in the last talks of rolling out the vaccine for ages 12 to 15, and I can't wait for that because we going right to the doctor's office first. We're gonna be first in line, because that's why I still keep my mask on everywhere, because I'm still don't know the science behind it, whether if I can somehow though I'm vaccinated, somehow get them sick. So
yeah, I mean, we still have to anyway, girl. There's too many people out. It's a lot of people that flat out like, no, don't want it, not getting it. And
well, I mean, the only thing I don't like about the whole kid 12 to 15 thing, in the article you shared, they said that every other time they did the emergency use authorization, they would have a meeting to discuss the data, but now they're not. They're just going to be like, whatever, just give it to kids. Like, you're not even going to meet to talk about what it does to them. So,
maybe the effects, and this is just me speculating, maybe the effects were just so minute that it's not even, worth.
And the benefits outweigh the risks.
Because it was written real weird, right? Yeah, because it did say that they weren't going to meet about it, but then they talking about the science and the data with the people. So I mean, they're still doing it. It's just, I guess, not the conventional way.
The article was weird with how it presented that piece of information. So
I'm sorry you guys didn't like my facts, okay?
CNN.
I need
CNN
alternative facts.
Alternative?
Alternative facts.
My goodness.
You won't be lied to.
Trump.
But if you're like my kids are more apprehensive about getting a shot, whether as opposed to it being the COVID shot. But I'm just like, sorry, you don't have a choice in this matter, whether you want to or not. Are you guys going to give your teen the choice?
Hell no.
I asked her if she wanted it. I don't. But ultimately, it's whatever we decide. We
gotta be. Yeah, I mean, watch the world go crazy on that one. No,
I don't want to make it sound like we dictators. Though we will take her opinion into account.
Oh, I'm not. They could be.
I'm not about to be sitting up here, ending up on my deathbed for somebody that she wants to go back to in-person school.
Yes, she does.
And the way that you're gonna be able to do that is go ahead on and get that vaccine, because I didn't got it. Get that. You cut from the same stuff we cut from. It ain't nothing happen to us. Ain't nothing gonna happen to you.
We'll just sneak up on her and inject her like Dexter.
Now that's abuse. Not that.
When I went to go get mine, right, the first time, because I went to Publix. Yeah, I got Publix. That's the supermarket.
No.
So
I went when I was down there though.
Excuse me again, Matt Dang.
And look, I've been all around the world.
He coming to me out. This is Mother's Day. You have to be nice.
Okay.
I know, right?
I'm sorry. What did I do?
So the first time the older pharmacist came out, gave him a shot, didn't even feel it. And the next time when the pharmacy intern. He came out to give it to me. I was like, "Ooh!" I was like, "Chamire, don't make no face." Thank God I had a mask on. I was like, "Him?" I was like,
Yeah.
"He's like, yeah. Oh, I've done hundreds of them." I don't care. I don't want you. But I ain't had no choice in the matter. But he did all right. He did all right.
He took care of you.
He looked like he was about 14 years old trying to give me a shot. Give it to me. I do the shit myself.
Dang, it was like that. I had the same person both times, but it's like she just seemed even more just wore down the second time. Like I was like, "Are you the only one that they got doing this?" And she's like, it's a shift, but the shifts are long. And she was like,
did you go to a supermarket or did you go to like a pharmacy?
I did Walgreens.
Okay.
They have the little minute clinic or whatever it's called in there. It was put together real nice, but I'm telling you, they had that lady in that little hot ass little sweat box sitting in there with a table and all her little apparatus set up. And the first time, I saw her, she was like, "Hey." The second time, she was like, "Yeah, what's up?"
She looked like the lady from the meme at the Popeye chicken.
Yeah, she was like, she probably in her mind like, "I don't care if I ever see another arm again."
Matt, did you get yours through your job?
No, I went to Walter Reed.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's what I meant. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What?
You went to the military hospital?
Yeah.
Yeah. So through your job, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
no, I said no because my job's actual building was giving them to, but no, I went
somewhere else
50 miles away to Walter Reed.
I should specify, did you get yours through your work organization?
Yes.
Okay. So, all right, that's to transition to the next thing. I saw that bars, and I felt like this was going to happen. I didn't think it would happen so soon because you don't even need them yet for most things. But a bar made fake COVID vaccine cards. And did you guys see it? Like mine's just like printed with nice stickers. My man just literally just wrote CVS on the line.
His look like mine.
Yeah,
that's
mine
what
looks like
mine
that
looks
too.
like that.
Y'all look like that? Oh,
yeah,
mine's
that's why I was like stickers.
I was like, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Oh, okay. So maybe it was top of the line forgery. I don't know. Who's buying it though?
Is that they must have got caught doing it in the location because the cars look legit. I wouldn't have thought nothing of it if I would have seen it because that's what they do.
What the FBI agent went to buy one and he sold it to him or something like that.
They said they bought several for $20.
It's just very dumb though. Like, just get the daggone thing or don't. Like, this is your time to be a rebel.
It's the FOMO. It's the they feel like we're gonna get like some kind of passports and special treatment.
Some type of special. Look,
so they're like, we gotta get these cards.
Done got it. Don't worry about nobody getting no type of privileges. Too many black folks. They ain't gonna do nothing. They ain't gonna do nothing special. Okay.
Well, I think some airlines are like, you can't board unless you've been vaccinated and whatnot. So
I haven't seen that yet.
They haven't even started that yet. They were making that, like it's a possibility that
because I know Germany wanted to do it and then it got kind of shut down. Like something happened where they were like, not yet.
That's the one I was thinking of. It's like Lufthansa or whatever.
Not yet.
Where like I didn't include it, so I'm sorry I don't remember, but it was like some state. Okay, I want to say California maybe, where you get like a vaccine passport on your phone, so it shows like if you've been vaccinated or not, but they voted against that. I think that's a good idea though. So like, I mean, why not? If you've been vaccinated, download the app, upload your results. I don't know, like maybe it's against hacking.
Against privacy.
But if I'm opting into it, then I'm
somebody has to not opt in, and then now you challenge them. Let me see your papers. Like, so I think it may at some point get to that point, but I don't think so. Like, there's too much against it. Like, I'll be cool with it, but like there's gonna be somebody who's gonna be like, it's against my civil rights.
Your HIPAA rights, your civil rights, all of it.
At this point, I'm just like, if you were that against it, which that's your prerogative. Like you rolling the dice for you now. You know what I mean? Like I said, like I want to get to a point where I don't have to wear a mask anymore. But the bad part though is that they will create a variant Like the more people who don't get vaccinated, the more chance of there being a nastier COVID.
Right.
It'll
And
mutate.
then it'll mess up
So I'm
everybody
just
else.
like, it's a lose-lose situation.
And I know
Yeah.
so many people who
Who knew though, man?
don't get, who are not for it, and I'd be like, why? And then it's always, oh well, how they come up with it so fast, and then I'll tell them how they came up with the vaccine so fast. Like, this is not the first
Yeah.
SARS virus that the world's ever dealt
Right.
with, so they had like
But-
a jumping off point
Mhm.
to begin
I mean,
with.
yes, people
I'm
can
like,
say whatever
I had
they
one
want.
person tell
This
me
is
that they're
just-
not getting a COVID shot, but they got the flu shot, and I'm just like, the hell, that don't even make no sense.
like
Like,
it's put together the same way. It's just a different virus, pretty much,
Mhm.
you know. And I think the way that it's being carried and communicating with our immune system might be a little bit more advanced for the sake of like trying to build immunity because of how severe it is. Like, I get that flu was killing people too, but this thing lapped the flu, it lapped smoking, it lapped cancer, it like in 1 year.
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
it's just a logical fallacy. Like they go
Mhm.
around and like, well, like there's no more. Like, you haven't heard about the flu? That's kind of suspicious. Like, yeah, because we're all wearing masks and we're
And
all
washing
separate
our
from
it's
each other.
not hard to
And
understand.
you know what I mean? Like they just be going hard. Like,
It's
yeah, it's
suspicious.
just something they
I
made
haven't
up.
had a cold in 2 years almost.
Like,
People like,
Like,
duh, you've been sitting in the house.
right? Come on, it's like, like,
it's a
I got a
shame,
cold
like-
like 6 months. I was like, how do I have a cold? How did this sneak through? But it's probably because my one German one that, you know, still goes to in-person school. I'm like, you got me, but I still love you.
yeah.
But I don't know. I guess like Brian said, everybody has their own, and I don't judge, because I had a family member say, because I asked a family member, I said, are you going to get the vaccine? They were like, absolutely not. And I was like, well, you should think about it. It wasn't my intention to be preachy. I hope I wasn't coming off as being preachy,
Yeah.
but I'm just like, you should think about it. And they were like, you acting like a vegan, you trying to push it down my throat. And I was
Not
like,
a vegan.
okay,
Dang.
I'm gonna back off. I just want you to be safe. So last week we talked about Jake Paul and Floyd Mayweather fighting, right?
Mhm.
Do y'all think that little scuffle was planned and fake, or do you think it was genuine? Like,
I don't know. He had a genuine look of anger on his face when his hat was snatched.
But I mean,
it was hilarious.
I took it a couple of different ways. Like, I feel like there's a strong chance that it could be staged, but I also feel like if you go back and look at Floyd's history, he might be one of those people that don't allow nobody to just take nothing from them, whether it's a hat, anything. Because I was like, dang, he like Jake Paul came and took his virginity. Why he acting like this? This is crazy. Like, calm down. It's a hat. But then too, he revealed that my man's ain't worked that brush properly neither. So he probably
I was like, why would you not get your hair cut like that?
he had them KD going on up there.
Roll him to the seam with the center missing. I was like,
oh, he was probably like, no, you did. It is disrespectful. That's almost like snatching somebody's wig off. They got them OG Bobby Johnson braids and they ain't used no moisturizer or nothing in a while. It's disrespectful. He snatched that man wig. He snatched his edges.
When is that fight?
It's in June. Sometime in June.
It's in June?
Yeah, it's gonna be June 6th.
I'm actually gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
I'll watch it 1 week later for free on YouTube.
Right, basically.
Because now he's running the show. He was down there. He was promoting it.
It always ends up.
They coming to Florida, right? They're going to Miami.
Yeah, it's gonna be free here anyway.
He asked people to start coming in on the 3rd of June, and then the fight's supposed to be on the 6th. And he like, we gonna party. I'm like, why he like having a low-key super spreader though? Like,
yeah, because
it's in Florida.
Miami is a hot spot one of the hot spots in Florida, but Miami was out of control. Broward County, all that. I mean, it was so high, it was throwing the ratio of Florida's COVID. Like when they say Florida, yeah, because Miami was like going ham.
See that?
But
Florida,
it's better, but it's not good.
Yeah.
And our governor, I sent this to Ryan personally, but our governor just lifted all restrictions.
Yeah, we saw it on TV.
So
he is like, we do not care. We want that money. Like, you get it. That's on you. No passport required.
He said, we got to get Disney World back up and running. And that makes a lot of money for the state, I think, right?
Yeah, and jobs, yeah, definitely. But when I go into places, like a lot of the supermarkets and big box stores, they still say, please wear a mask, like there's signs everywhere. But I'm saying now, like 30 to 40% of people just be like, nope, and it's not worth it to the employees to have to go and police.
Because some of these people are crazy. You don't know.
I've noticed the
how
difference,
they gonna react.
Like here in West Virginia, because we live so close to Virginia. Here, it's the same way with lots of people. Like, I don't care. They got their noses out and just don't wear nothing.
That pisses me off. Just take it off.
Yeah, just take it off. But if we drive like 20 minutes down the road to Virginia, different, right? Blue state, everybody's masked. I'm like,
this is the most politicized thing I've ever. Like, the mask thing is just so silly to me too. Like, this has nothing to do with any of that. Like, literally, you could die or you could live with some dire, side effects.
Screaming freedom.
Yeah, it's.
Look,
there's so many other ways to be free. Like,
no, I have my own theory about this, right? Where we'll say one person, I won't name him, right? But he held a lot of power. He held a lot of power, and he had a bad haircut that he pays $70,000 a year for.
Okay.
And he knew he had some bills coming due in the tune of about $400 million, and saw that stock market down and was like, this virus ain't that serious. Open everything back up so we could get the money to go back up so he could pay his own bills. And everybody just followed him. But that's on my own little conspiracy.
I just think, and to go along with that kind of, and what you guys saying is politicized, is like, yeah, if that's who you, I don't know, I'm a person of common sense. So even if like our current leader was like, nah, I changed my mind. COVID ain't that bad. I'm still gonna be like, no, yes, it is. But a lot of people are so party associated that whatever that party leader says, it is what it is, So and especially down here.
Well, that one party leader only cared about his own bank account and wanted the stock market to go back up.
Well, I can't confirm nor deny that, but when you are so greatly affecting people who. And you be like, you are dumb. You are poor. You are poor like me. We poor. You must think of not just what your party is, but what your pocket is, what your taxes are. But anyway, we ain't getting into politics. But
and then I think, but and not to this don't really have a political undertone too much. I really just think this was their time to fit into that party, though. I mean, look at the type of people.
True.
Look at the type of people who now think that. Like, no, Jim Bob, not you, but you can't tell them nothing now. I mean, because they had the most unprofessional, most poorly spoken, poorly educated to come and represent for them. So they like, man, y'all ain't about to kick us back out, because people used to think this was the snobby, rich, you know what I'm saying, well-to-do party, and now you got us over here like, oh, look at these.
Okay.
And
I'm not talking bad about any party. I'm talking bad about one person.
Right. And not to mention, I'm not just saying, because I don't even think that this is that particular party anymore. This is something else. This is like
I agree.
This is something else. So it don't even make no difference. But I'm just saying though, y'all had to let them have their little time to enjoy feeling like they're a part of something, because
No, it's like
we was largely Democratic Party was like largely minorities and stuff like that, and
women, working class,
and they didn't want to be a part of that. So if you get an opportunity to come up out of the holler and feel like you're a part of something, that's what you're gonna do. You know what that is.
But yeah, so speaking about money going back up, money going back down, I don't have a fight in this, because I do not know about investing. I really should pay more attention to what my husband is doing with our money. But I like, You good? I trust you.
He going to check right now.
I did. You saw me? I was like, what is that? What is that?
The big thing, Doge Coin. I know y'all put a little couple change in it. We put a little couple change in it. But Ryan, what you think about what's happening with that?
I mean, at the end of the day, it was meant to be a joke.
Black people always want to say at the end of the day. What about what's happening at the beginning of the day?
I know, right? That's what you say.
That's when the money got spent at the beginning of the day.
Right.
So I put a little bit in. I got a lot of bit out.
Right.
I pulled it all out, knowing that the whole Saturday Night Live thing with Elon Musk was going to cause it to tank. So I got out just in time, and now it's starting to tick back up. And I'm like, I do want to put some more money back into it. I put a little bit, just a tiny bit.
I held.
But not.
I knew it was gonna be a problem. But
I was gonna say not as much. Like I put maybe a fourth or less than a fourth of the money back in, just and it's already ticking back up. But I couldn't let all that realized profit go back into it for it to potentially tank. So, but the whole thing will work its way out. I don't know if this will be the future, whatever, but I do believe crypto will become something. I'm just not sure which horse to bet on that I can afford, because I can't afford any piece of a Bitcoin. So,
well, it's rumored for
Doge to hit. Give me a 1 millionth of a Bitcoin.
it's like 1 penny. Okay. Anyway, what the hell was I gonna say? Oh, Doge is supposed to hit Coinbase, rumored to hit Coinbase here in the next couple of weeks. And if that happens, it could skyrocket.
It'll probably get more buyers.
It'll jump again. Yeah,
because that's a big one. Coinbase.
I don't know if I would buy it again on Robinhood though, because they can't keep up. Like even during the
I think they full of crap.
They couldn't keep pace.
I think they do that to stop their losses, because they actually are a wallet and they're basically lending the crypto. So I think when they think they're about to take a loss, they start doing all this. Oh, our system is down. You're gonna get sued. That's what's gonna happen. People are not gonna keep on dealing with that every time they go to sell or whatever. When that stuff hit 74 cents, all the people started selling. It was like, oh, the system's crashing. You had too much time to get it together.
Right.
2021. Stop.
You know who keeps advertising now in light of Robinhood's problems? Webull.
Yes, big time.
Webull.
But it's the same thing.
Every day I see like 5 Webull ads.
It's the same thing though. They're, a actual staking Bitcoin versus being like a wallet that's lending Bitcoin is different. And Robinhood probably owns like 70% of it, 30% of it. Something.
They have a pretty big stake, but they say that it's not for them. It's the lend is what they try to say.
Oh, this random.
Ryan,
tell them what you finally got this weekend.
We finally got a Series X, or sorry, Series X. Not Series. No, wait, Series S, Series S, Series S.
Congratulations! You got it there with you?
No, I sent it to the boys.
Oh, that's so nice.
Vicariously through them. So after school ends, they can have it finally.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
All right.
RJ gotta,
man, it's nice.
He gotta keep them grades up,
Yeah.
That's gonna be motive. Well, I don't know if I'm just, because he is a good student and a very smart boy. I don't know. Let me see what happened when it come, and then I'll reevaluate at that time. But really, Ryan, I got the Series S. Okay, I got it.
I was wondering why you put it on me.
I'm waiting for you.
Wait, is it the X or the S?
It's the S. Like, so the X's S dropped on the Microsoft website. By the time I got to it, it was only S's left, and then it blocked me by IP. So Chamire had to come to the rescue.
And that was like hours later. I was just like, let me just see. It was like at least 4 hours later. And I was
you were
like,
asleep when I was trying to get it.
I was like, look, I shared my screen because through Facebook Messenger, you can share your screen. And I was like, look, is this in my cart? Because I've been tricked so many times. I'm not going down this path again. I was like, dude, this is me. It's in my cart. He was like, yeah. So I go there. I was like, it's letting me check out. I was so nervous, like I never bought nothing before.
Right? Ain't there something how you be spooked once you hit the checkout button? You be like, You still be like, you be waiting for it to bounce you back to another screen, like, sorry. Ooh. oops.
Right.
That did happen to me several times when buying my X.
It was like, oops.
Yeah, because I put it in the cart for one store, and then it'd be like, by the time I hit checkout, it'd be like, sorry, out of stock.
Out of stock.
And I had to keep switching stores.
That would make me so mad.
We
Like,
drove
what do you mean?
about an hour away.
Yeah. Where did we go to? Pennsylvania?
I had to drive to Pennsylvania to pick it up. So.
I was like, I'm putting my cart in there. If it's in your cart, it should be yours for 5 minutes. Enough to put your doggone cart in there. I used to. I was getting hot.
The stress of it all.
So
yeah, that was too easy. So when I plan on doing the same thing for the PS5. Like I'm not working hard for these consoles no more. Like when you're ready for me to buy, you make yourself known.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel about the PS5. But I actually tried for the X though.
Yeah.
So they'll be happy. Things we do for our kids.
I did that for me.
Well, if he was here, it would be for him too, but he's not, so he got to live through the kids. But speaking about kids, the Brooklyn boy, which I'm really surprised at, but I think he's, how old was he? 4-year-old boy bought $2,600 worth of SpongeBob popsicles. You know, joints with the bubblegum eye, but them joints do hit. Those joints do hit. They are good. From Amazon.
Yes, he did.
And they arrive frozen and everything. Like, I would be like,
special packages.
I would be so mad that I wouldn't be mad anymore. I'd be like,
I hope you got a deep freezer.
I'd be like, yeah. So I think she had a GoFundMe, and they actually like exceeded like what the $2,600 for the popsicles. But what would you do?
Look, this is what you do, right? You get yourself a card table, and you go outside on a hot day and be like, SpongeBob popsicles, $4.
Mm-hmm. Bring your deep freezer, plug your deep freezer in on the front porch, and sell them out of the deep freezer.
Please,
see how much of that money you could get back. But I mean, they got a GoFundMe for everything. Did y'all see the GoFundMe for the girl that the feds coming down on for the PPP?
Oh yeah, I ain't click on the article, but I did see it. She spent.
Get out of here. What happened?
She spent the money, right? So she need to go to jail.
I didn't hear about that one.
What you know how many people took that PPP loan though?
They all need to go to jail.
I'm trying to figure out. That's what I want to know. How are they figuring out who to come get? They better come get some of everybody. I'm tired of seeing all these black folks they come to get. I don't care. I'm saying it.
I wouldn't send them to jail, but you definitely ain't getting a tax return until this is paid.
You ain't getting a tax return until you die.
That's what I would do.
It depends on like how much the amount was. If it was like, because I read like some people spend like $30,000, $50,000, but if it was like $3,000, then but I don't know what wasn't her case. But I'm a real advocate for if you do a crime. Yeah. You need to have a consequence for such crime.
We were just talking about that.
I agree, right?
They
but when
it's scared.
So many people, like you can't lock them all up, so just punish them a different kind of way.
What you talking about? That's how they gonna replace these marijuana slaves when they get out.
Marijuana slaves.
When they get out, because that's all it is. It's just a different type of slavery, locking folks up.
Now you want to talk about
when they get out
for-profit prisons, and that's a whole other conversation.
When they get out,
right.
or they can put PPP people in, and at least the PPP people will really have done something worth owing Uncle Sam, because that's a lot of doggone money when you come up. But then why was it so poorly executed though? And then they wonder why some of the banks weren't even taking the risk. Some banks was like, no, I know you, Barbara, you ain't getting no loan. It was like, you ain't got no business. Like they did. Wells Fargo,
you ain't got no business. I'm like, I got a business.
No, you don't. No, you don't. They was looking at Wells Fargo was like, how old is this business you supposed to have? 3 weeks old, girl.
Right.
So some banks
look at your grandma, your only employee gone.
Okay. Like, your only employee is 5 years old. Get out of here. No,
I'm just like, that's crazy.
They hiring their kids and stuff. They like, allowance for doing the dishes is part of the business cost. Anybody got time for this mess? So if you get out there, you're getting caught, and they catching the people that was doing the applications too. I think they the real culprit. They should really go down because there's a lot of people have a hard time saying no to some money. But you was doing them applications for a percentage, wasn't you? And didn't save no money for no lawyer.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just straight narrow. I'd be so scared because if anybody's gonna get caught, it's gonna be me. But to circle back to the 2600.
They raping women's prison too. I can't do it.
My kids have never bought anything with my card, but one time Mason, he used to play Fortnite. He don't play it no more, but he used to play Fortnite a lot. And he had, what's the coins called? Whatever it is. Them Fortnite coins.
V-Bucks.
V-Bucks. Yeah.
And Mason spent his V-Bucks on some random stuff. I mean, when I tell you this man, you act like somebody went in his wallet and stole from him. You're like, but I was waiting for the new pack to come out. I was like, dude, chill. I will replace it. Right. Mason was like, he had what, three or four?
He was real little. Yeah.
Same age as this boy. So I guess anybody is capable of spending something that don't belong to you.
Like Joey tried to buy $3,000 in Nerf guns off of Amazon.
See, we gotta like these Amazon.
That sounds like fun.
Well, we got we got lucky that it was why didn't it go through?
The card was expired.
Oh, he tried to put on an expired
He was
card,
using the Amazon account that I had before we started the one that had the actual Prime on it, because he was using that old Amazon Fire tablet.
I mean, that got to be like 100 Nerf guns with the different types.
It was not as many as you would think, because he was putting in there rare vintage Nerf guns that like collector's items.
A man got taste.
He was ready.
$89 Nerf gun and all these different. So it didn't take much. I was like, what is this email I got saying your purchase couldn't be completed because your card is expired? There was a different address that I don't really even use. Like, once your email address start getting flooded with advertisements, you start another one. So this Amazon account was on there. That's because Matt don't let nobody have no information. He be killing me. You go to a store, you be at the cash register, they be like, sir, would you like to leave your email for coupons? Matt be like, nope.
No.
And it be the way he say it. Like, can you just be like, no, thank you, I appreciate it. Now, Matt be like, no, I don't want that.
Dang. Joey was like,
at Dunkin' Donuts, he was like, sir, would you like your receipt? Matt was like, pocket trash, get it out of here. I was like, you could have just...
No,
what do you need a receipt for a coffee for? Like, why?
Pocket trash.
You just...
Joey was like, I only want the finest of Nerf guns. I don't want that peasant Nerf gun.
Yes, it was
vintage
terrible.
Nerf gun, please.
And he was about 4 or 5 when it happened. So once they learn how to add to cart, we need to start making sure we got our passwords and everything updated.
It's not because I'm not gonna say we. I am lazy. When I like to buy something from Amazon, I just want to add it to my cart and check out.
I like to buy it now too.
No, see, sometimes because I'm
the one click. I don't do the one click.
Yeah, because I'm like, sometimes I gotta change my mind. Now I'm committed to the one click. Put it in my cart. Let me think about it. Because he'll go to Amazon. He'd be like, "Why is these yoga mats in here?" I'd be like, "I'm going back and forth from what I want to get."
That's what I be doing too. Stuff be there. Matt be like, "Put it in the save for later." Why the save for later like 16 pages? We need to.
Dude.
We need to save for later like this.
All right, y'all. So listen, I'm gonna ask y'all some questions. Okay.
Yeah.
Ryan, we'll start with you, then we'll go Matt, then we'll go Monique, and then I'll answer. Dog or cat?
Cat.
Dog.
Dog.
Matt? Dog.
I'm dog.
I'm cat. I have a dog, but I love cats, but they make me sick, so go figure.
They way less work.
Netflix or YouTube?
They also want to eat your soul.
That's okay.
That's fine. You ever have a cat put his paws on your mouth to try to kill you in your sleep?
No.
Yeah,
Gus
used to be on my face.
Yeah.
Like,
He'd be like, he was like, yeah. You sleep, like, put his paws
now is your time.
Go sleep.
And I mean, because how many times do you have to get like knocked off the bed by a sleeping person that don't know what's going on? Like, and I have seen it, like I have rolled over and like, you open your eyes and then you like, I used to see
Gus
the
used
cat
to creep over her
on him.
And it'd be like, boom.
You know what
They
the
take you
worst
out.
part is when you sleep at like 3 o'clock in the morning, minding your own business, sleep, and something attack the hell out your toes. You be like, you know that's me. You know it's my toes. It's like,
Terrible.
stop.
Remember that? You remember when you jumped over me to get to Ayana when she was like
I was
a
like
baby
half
baby?
asleep.
Because you thought the cat had gotten her.
Yeah.
We had a cat. I don't know why. That's
Ayana
the
was
first
like
reaction.
a week old, maybe a week. She was brand new, and she screamed. And somehow I hopped up. It was like one motion.
like-
I jumped up, leaped over Ryan, and ran to the bed. I was like, the cat's getting her. And the cat came out the other room like, you need to chill.
I'm
first of
not
all."
He said,
He
"What's going
said, stop
Right.
trying to find,
Everything all right?
he said, stop trying to find a reason to take me for a ride.
No, seriously though.
We was in Idaho too with so many fields.
Yeah.
Took him for a ride immediately.
Seriously,
Okay.
though, I like cats too,
Get in
but
the car.
I'm just allergic to them now.
Yeah.
Netflix
he
or
started-
YouTube?
You know, oh,
She's cut you off.
oh no. Let's carry on. I want it to be
Netflix or YouTube?
Netflix.
Netflix.
YouTube.
YouTube's so much better. I mean, but I don't watch Netflix unless Ryan's like, "Hey, watch this show. It's really good."
Yeah, if I'm
you
told
know?
about something.
I like my scripted content. All right. I don't like people doing pranks on each other and stuff like that.
It's so
Like,
much
I watch
more.
YouTube all day, but
I only watch YouTube to learn how to do stuff.
It's, got my I don't want to say other, but my drug addiction stories,
Yeah.
my natural hair videos.
Right.
Kev on stage, I say his, it's a lot.
It's a lot
Netflix,
going
I'm just
on.
like, because I'm not a really big TV watcher. Like I could live with Food Network and HGTV, and those two channels would not be good to go.
Netflix, they just
Okay, here's a good
too
one.
many subtitles. Too many
Phone
subtitles.
call. We'll start with Monique this time.
Ugh.
Phone call or text?
Man, one of them. But if I gotta choose, text, please.
Matt?
It depends on the person.
No, pick.
For everybody?
Choose.
Okay, well, if I have to choose for everybody, just text me. I'll get back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan?
text.
I hate talking on the phone. I hate it.
It's so, man, I done messed up so many a thing being on the phone, like trying to do stuff.
Well, it depends. If you got a long story to tell somebody or to talk about something it's going to take a while, just call them. I'm not going to be texting you for 4 hours.
See you in person or play a video game with them. You can play a video game, have them in the Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Right. If you have to tell me something, okay. But if we just trying to shoot the breeze, I'm not good at small talk. I don't know how to do it. I don't like it. So then I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna let you go. That's the Black people universal of getting off the phone. All right, well, I'm not gonna hold you.
That's the first one though.
That don't even always work, okay?
You got to tell minorities by 4 times before we actually hang up.
For real.
Right, one more thing.
But girl, did you see? But yo, did you hear? Like how you say it bad and then be like, oh yeah, but then.
And you just keep making up new stuff to try and get off the phone. Be like, yeah, I'm about to go over here and drink this soda.
Right.
Just call me back.
Doesn't really matter.
I gotta go fold this laundry. Okay. Matt, we're gonna start with you.
Okay.
iOS or Android?
Android. Duh.
Monique?
Quick.
And breezy.
Ryan?
iOS.
You know me, iOS. Monique, I thought you had an iPhone.
I ain't got no doggone iPhone, girl. Never.
I like being secure. Just saying.
I will say I do like what they just did with Facebook and making it so you have to opt into them tracking you for targeted ads.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They
if you like that,
Facebook. They scared Facebook
if you like
so
that,
bad that they saying Facebook might no longer be free.
yeah, they're gonna start potentially charging. So they said 90.
I'll be out.
What was it? 96% or something really high of people opted out. A very high number. So that's where Netflix
People get
or that's
tired
where
of all that
Facebook
being
makes all this
soft
money.
online crap. People
You'd
don't
be like, oh, I need some patio furniture. Next thing you know, all your ads is patio furniture. You'd be like, the hell?
But
are you going to pay for?
That's
Are you going to
stuff
pay
to
for
be
Facebook?
talking about.
Look, we'll get off of this, and I'll get on my Android. It'd be like, you want a new Galaxy? Like this, it just heard me talking.
That, but then like everybody knows how to do it right, except can you? But it would be for Wish to have like the Wish of ads, because when I see something from Wish, I'll be like, I know damn well I ain't never looked for a leather banana hammock for my husband before ever in my life, and they be like, look, a leather banana hammock, and it's
That's
a
what
phone.
I'm saying. You'd be
Nah,
like,
what is this?
it's oddly
Only
specific.
Wish.
It's oddly, so you be like, I need a turquoise flip flop. So you'd be like,
Wish be like, he going
looking
cocaine
for turquoise flip flops. I'd be like,
how did you know?
yeah.
Wish be like, try this new crack pipe. Like, what is this?
I don't
If
want
you-
that.
If you
Wish do got some wild stuff.
I blocked Wish. I was like, I don't want to see this. So many times I go on Facebook, I don't want to see this. I don't want to. Why? What?
Like,
what is happening with Wish?
You'd be like, Wish be like, you want this crotchless, backless bodysuit? I'm like, what? Why is this in my Facebook feed?
You'd be like, for some reason I do. But we know you.
Maybe
We know you.
You
We
can-
know
you
you.
can
Like for like
rude.
when Ryan left for like a good 3 months, never searched this in my life. Never ever searched this in my life. It was like pajamas. It had like it was like a one-piece pajama set. It had a hood and then like short sleeves and then shorts, but the booty buttoned down. And I was like, what? Why are they sending me this?
The booty was out.
Mm-hmm.
Like it had a
Oh,
little.
that's when
square
it
like,
became famous.
the
The,
button.
the ad with the button with the flap. Remember, like that it became a meme.
That's
Oh,
just
no.
ridiculous.
Okay.
But that number was 96%, by the way. 96% of iOS users opted out. So Facebook will start charging if we don't change our mind.
Online shopping or shopping in the store?
Online. I'm sorry, I had to
Go ahead. It's fine. Online for me, I hate shopping.
In the store for me. I'd rather be able to see and, if it's closed, make sure it fit, because I got
Especially,
broad
yeah.
shoulders.
You can just return
If
it.
I'm gonna buy a TV, I want to
Mhm.
see the TV.
Look, me
You
and
still
my
buying
guy
online,
done
though?
started. We just started measuring ourselves. Like we
Right.
clothes on. I'd be like, "Come, let's do your waist and all this and that." And we have had great success.
Or if I'm not sure, I'll buy 2 sizes
Mhm,
and then send back the one that
mhm.
don't fit. I hate going to the store. What
I
about
was
you, Ryan?
really just solidified and hating going to the store. We was in that. Remember, we was in that Bed Bath & Beyond. We went to the towel section. Where was
Oh,
we
yeah.
at?
With the
And
boogers
somebody
on the
had like blew their nose in the towel and then put it back on the
No,
shelf.
they didn't.
Yes, they did, and it was sitting there. I went and boy, that was my moment.
that was gross.
I was
But
like,
I
what?
still prefer to just be in the store.
No,
I
I'm
don't have to
online.
wait for it to
It
come.
was so bad.
I know I can go see it. If I like it, I can just bring it right home.
But you don't have to wait for it to come online either. Like Amazon will get to you there in hours.
Passenger or driver?
Driver.
Passenger.
Driver.
Passenger.
I hate driving.
I don't like it either. I mean, I can, I'm a professional, but
I think I make Monique drive me somewhere like once every 2 years.
You know,
or
all
I'd
he
be like,
gotta
I'm
do-
not driving.
all he got to do to get me to drive is get him something to eat. Let that man be trying to drive with a dog and eat a burger at the no. I drive. You ain't gonna kill me over this sandwich. That's how I end up behind the wheel when he in the car. He got something to eat. Cause he be on some other stuff. This man be having the fries in a cup holder. He got a whole entire system.
Hey,
Be able to
it
eat.
don't be that bad. She exaggerating.
He be trying to be
Like,
able to
I'm
eat.
just now I do all the driving. So whenever you come back, don't ask me. Well, your initial come back because your brain gonna be tired. But I'm gonna give you a day. After that day,
Dang, 24 hours.
you get 24.
Dang, this worse than the movie Tenet. You're gonna have to like do some time whooping to get yourself together.
I hate it.
That'd
I'm
be
like,
fine.
ugh, all the driving. Okay, last one. Pancakes or waffles?
Mm-mm.
Pancakes.
Waffle.
Waffles if I must.
I'm gonna go with pancakes too. I eat pancakes more.
I do enjoy waffle.
Y'all don't like the
but
little
pancakes are always
crannies?
good.
I do like waffles.
I done had a bad pancake or two. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't like the consistency of waffles all the time. Sometimes pancakes, sometimes they be mushy and it's the texture. I don't like that.
You gotta be done properly.
Mm-hmm.
I do make some good pancakes.
Man, you say you make good everything. You can
No.
be like, you know what? I want
I'm the breakfast person.
We
some
are
Dan
some
Dan
cooking
noodles.
ass
Remember,
people
you
though.
always
We
got
really
me Dan
are.
Dan noodle.
We are some cooking ass people. We done cooked so much during this doggone pandemic. I mean, doggone. All this cooking.
That's why
All
everybody
of
got
it.
a little fluffy because we just been sitting and eating. Well, I don't know if y'all got fluffy. I got fluffy.
And
Just
I've
cooking.
been, I've been
Yeah,
fluffy.
Yes, I got fluffy.
Come on.
Ryan
ain't
don't
nobody
get
get fluffy. I gained 25 just before I left. I lost it though.
Yeah, that wasn't nothing but a dirty bulk right there. Stop lying.
Yeah, Ryan, you be running for your life. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Not because I want to, because I have to. Like,
Right.
I
And
have
you
no
know
choice.
what? Shout out to you for that though. Because it's plenty of folk that know they got to. And
they just don't.
Like, you know what? Well, you the one told
But
me that you happy because you don't think you got a test until next year.
they trying to play my emotions. Is what they trying to do.
They
Like,
want to catch you slipping.
they
That's
keep
all.
changing it. Yeah, they keep messing with the date. So
They
I
trying
got
to-
to stay ready.
What's your
I'm
test
a May
date?
tester.
Oh, you
I'm a
don't.
May tester.
And you got over a 90?
Yeah,
And then you don't test till next year?
not supposed.
That was final as of Friday.
Oh, look. Oh, no, I still gotta stay in shape though. I don't want to get sick.
Yeah.
You
That
gonna come back
too,
though.
man. This is the wrong
be-
age to be
I'm
trying
be
to pull
snatched,
it.
boo. You ain't gonna you gonna come back. I'm be like, what?
That song Mary Had a Little Lamb, she
I'm
said.
be snatched. Okay, no more snatch for me.
To the gods.
Look, they moved my test date. My keto went out the window. Okay.
Oh, I was gonna ask you how that was going.
Look, they say you don't test till November. I said keto's gone. I'll
Mm.
bring
Oh,
it back
man.
later.
on that note, I guess I should wrap this show.
Back keto.
On keto. Like one more thing. You see the meme? You see the meme where it's people standing around a casket, it's a funeral, and the person says, "Does anybody have anything to say?" And the one dude says, "I'm a vegan." Like they just can't help themselves.
Like, please shut up. I don't care about your kale. I don't.
But
oh wait, before you
I
wrap,
checked.
Can I just say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers.
Oh, yeah.
There was people who are current mothers, people who want to be mothers, women who have lost children, lost pregnancies. For some people, today is a very hard day.
Yeah.
For them. And so happy Mother's Day to those who do have children. And, I'm thinking about those who this is a hard day for. So love to everybody. And I'm gonna throw it back to you, Ryan. I just wanted to say that.
Yeah. Happy Mother's Day to all the mamas, baby mamas, mamas, and baby mamas.
Can't top that. Can't top that. But you can hit us up at the email address okaysoboompodcast@gmail.com. Please send us something. I checked it the other day. None but spam in there. So it does work. I know the mailbox does work. You can also hit us up on the YouTube and Facebook. Same name for the YouTube page as well as the Facebook group. So that's OKAY So Boom. And we're also audio. We're on multiple platforms, but featured on Anchor. That's all I got.
Right. Well, that wraps episode 10. That's 10 down, guys. Many, many more to go. Thank you again for everybody for supporting us and watching us or listening to us. We very much appreciate it. And then all those email addresses and our socials, Ryan will have in the description boxes below, just in case you didn't catch that. But until next week, we will see you later. Bye, guys.